I say 1-1.
All right, we're live. I'm just setting up the camera.
All right, we're live. I'm just setting up the camera.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
All right, that's a bit better. I think that's good enough. You guys can see the screen. If we get the shiny, you'll know. I'll know. All right, let me turn on the switch. This should probably help. And yeah, I'm starting at 20.5 thousand, 20,500 already been seen. We have not left this damn lab since this game dropped on Pokemon Day. So if there's anyone else out there who's wondering if they're the only one, you're not. I am also still stuck in the lab. There ain't many of us, I don't think. I want to say it's like if you've seen this many shinies, they say like only 7% of people make it this far without seeing it. So quite the introductory to full out hunting, considering this is my first one. But yeah. Only way we don't get it is if I quit, and I can't do that, so I just gotta keep going until we freaking get this thing. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good Memorial Day weekend. But yeah, it's good to be back. That's 20,503. I'm gonna try to stream until 21,000. That's probably about a 5-hour stream. Good chance I fall asleep though. So if there's just nothing happening, I fell asleep. Fair forewarning. Jerry, what's up, buddy? Long time no see. Believe it or not, this damn hunt is still going on. I'm pretty good though. It's Memorial Day weekend. I'm chilling. I just started a new job, even though I still have my other job. So now I have 2 jobs. But yeah. All right, that's 20,505. Come on, Squirtle. Will he shine before 21,000? I think Wolverine's Deoxys took him like almost 23K, if I remember right. It was like 22,000 something. I was in some other, like while I was hunting earlier, I was watching some other dude stream a shiny hunt on Firered. I think he was hunting a Lapras. And someone else in that chat was at like 25 or 26K for Squirtle. I don't know what it is with the Squirtle, but I've seen a lot of people go way over odds on the Squirtle. Like I saw someone make a joke. They were like Charmander, Bulbasaur. The odds for those two is 1 in 8,000. The odds for Squirtle is like 1 in 25,000. Because that's what it's starting to feel like. To be honest, I would not be surprised at all if we go over 25,000. It's possible for us to hit 30K. How have you been, Jerry? How's life been treating you? Sorry I haven't been I've just been busy with work and stuff, so I haven't really been able to respond as much in the Discord. But I really just want to get this monkey off my back and get this damn shiny. Right, 20,509. Yeah, I'm hoping it's only a matter of months until I have a legit setup. I can get a PC, a capture card, and I can actually have like a graphic up on the screen with whatever shiny I'm hunting, and then you guys can see the live count. That's gonna look way better. But you got to start somewhere. And first ever full odds shiny. If we could just get it live on stream in any way, shape, or form, that would be awesome. That would be pretty sick. I don't know if you guys care much about fighting, but there's like, I don't know if you know who these people are, but Johnny Manziel, Johnny Football, is fighting Bob Minery tonight at like 11. It's just so stupid. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty damn funny. Bob Minery is like one of my favorite. He's hilarious to me. I feel like there's zero shot that he beats Johnny Manziel though. It's a massive underdog. It's an absolute joke of a fight. But yeah, I have been doing a lot of hunting off stream. The problem is that it's just so like when you're literally only doing the hunt, it just like lulls me to sleep. So whenever I try to stream, a lot of the times I'll just pass out. I've gotten to the point where like I understand the buttons so well that I just like do other things while I shiny hunt. Like I'll watch movies. I'll I'm literally shiny hunting while I drive around now. When I go to the gym, I'm shiny hunting on the treadmill because when I go to the gym, I'm on the treadmill for like 45 minutes to an hour a day. So that's like 75 to 100. It's like a 30-minute drive to the gym. So if you do like the hour round trip, I mean that's like 200 a day. Just while I'm just like doing nothing. But this Squirtle really, really doesn't want to shine yet. It's very, very interesting. I think we're about to be at like 2.5 times odds. I think triple odds would be what, like 24.4 thousand or something like that. And we're at 20.5 thousand. All right, that's 20,516. Thought you lost your dog just now. I don't know what it's like where you're at. There's like insane heat lightning all in the sky right now where I'm at in Florida. I just came from the beach and it started like there was like insane lightning. But barely even storming. It's like just heat lightning, which I actually enjoy like looking at. It looks pretty sick. Alright, I probably should I should probably not reset that fast. Because at this point my worst fear isn't even going like to like 25 or 30,000. I'm already prepared to go that long. My worst fear is getting it and being in such a rush I reset over it this deep into the hunt. I would I don't even know what I would do at that point. But yeah. I mean, every time it pops up, I'm looking to see if it has the blue ribbon and that gold star and that green shell. Like I know exactly what to look for. It's just so far it doesn't want to pop up. But it has to be a matter of time. Three X is over 24,576. My goodness, dude! The blue border, the elusive, mysterious blue border. I hope one day I am worthy to see it. Because the shiny gods so far, they're like, you're not worthy yet. It's so crazy that this is my first ever hunt and it's this deep, but it'll make for a good story for my shiny hunting career once we get this bad boy. This is without a doubt, this is gonna be my favorite shiny ever. This will probably like top the shinies that just I got randomly that like chose me before I even started shiny hunting. Once we get this freaking shiny, I don't even know. Wait, Wolf, was it like 22.5K for your Deoxys about? We got Jerry and Wolf. And Wolf, have you gotten any shinies since you got that Zapdos? 23,149. That's crazy. I went to Spain. I went to I went to Madrid for like a couple days on a family vacation. It was very fun. I had a Tinder date with this Polish girl named Ola, Ola, and that was an insane. That was back when I used to drink. I haven't drank in almost like 3 years now because I get crazy when I drink. But I was drinking then, and there was this Polish girl named Ola. That was an insane night. Honestly, it's one of the best nights of my life, just because I was just hammered going through the city of Spain, making out with this Polish chick. It was pretty crazy. Europe is very fun. Ola, like literally Ola is her name. Dude, how did you fail the electrode? Was that in Firered? You like, and was that one where you didn't like, uh, did you like reset over it, or did it just like run away or explode or something? Explode, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I want to say probably the like closest I've come to failing a shiny was I got a shiny Ralts in Omega Ruby using DexNav, and like I think it could have technically based on the level it was, it couldn't have done anything to go away, but I didn't know that. Like Ralts can either freaking no teleport or like Memento, I think. Luckily, it didn't know either of those moves, but I just threw a Premier Ball. Like, I didn't do anything to it at all. And I got it on the 97th DexNav encounter, which was crazy. But I don't know if my heart has ever beat faster than that. I was terrified it was going to teleport. And I wasn't even expecting to get it. I told myself I was going to do 100 checks a night. I didn't really understand how like the DexNav even increases odds, so I thought it was going to take me like at least 1,000 or something. And like 3 checks before I was done for the night, it shined for me. I was shocked. Dude, 10,000 for the reclaim. That's rough, but somehow that is still less than this insane hunt. Yeah, there's this dude who shiny hunts. I think his name is on YouTube. His name is like Sabian Clips, and he was shiny hunting Squirtle on like 4 screens, and I think he recently got it like 19,000. I don't know what it is with these Squirtle hunts. I picked like the rigged one. It seems like. Dude, that's crazy. What is Electro? Is the shiny just blue? Isn't it like blue instead of red? I feel like it looks pretty sick. It's also like just such a simple design with such a badass Pokemon. Alright, 20,532. So this is about to be 33. That'll put us like 1/3 of the way through our first 100. The goal is just to get to 21,000 tonight. That'll be 500 total on stream. But good chance I fall asleep. Man. Yeah, the only like multi-hunt I've done is the one where I was hunting Eevee, and then I had like the extra minute, so I was just um hunting the Squirtle on the Leaf Green copy on my Switch Lite at the same time. But yeah, I kind of like doing this full odds hunt like just by itself because it's like if you're gonna do the full odds hunt, you might as well. Because if you, yeah, I agree. Like if you're doing it on two screens, you're literally, um, like at that point you're just doing regular odds, you know. And dude, I got back on ZA. I don't. You guys probably saw my shorts. I had probably added like another six or so shinies to the decks, but at this point, I'm not even gonna touch ZA until I get the Squirtle. Like all I care about now is the Squirtle. I don't care about the Eevee anymore until I get the Squirtle. Like I'm all in on the Squirtle, unless I hit like 40,000 or something. But yeah, Roselia evolves into Roserade. You need, I forget what stone you need. You need some stone. And then I think it's like a Dawn Stone. I grew up with Roselia. Did they introduce Badoo in Gen 4, or was Badoo a thing in Gen 3? Because I remember Roselia in Gen 3, and like I didn't know until I like played Pokemon like way later as an adult that there was other forms of Roselia. Yeah, I used the Roserade in my Pokemon Pearl playthrough. I had like the most basic team ever, and I didn't even try to. I just caught like all my Pokemon on the first route. And I remember like my team in Pokemon Pearl was like an Infernape, a Staraptor, a Roserade, a Luxray, a Garchomp. I can't remember the six, but it was just like the most basic team ever, and I didn't even realize that that was like a thing. Yeah, Shiny Stone. Yeah, dude, because I think I caught a Badoo. I think what happened was I caught a Badoo, and I was like, oh, this is a grass type. I need a grass type. And I didn't. I think like when I played Pearl, that was my first Pokemon game I had played since I quit Pokemon, and that was the generation I quit on. Was Gen 4, because the HP bar would take like a year to fucking go down. But I caught a Badoo, and then like it became like with the friendship it evolved into a Roselia, and I didn't even think I knew that that was a thing. And then I looked it up, and it was like Roserade's like one of the best grass types, so I just rode with it. What was my sixth? Oh, and then I had a Bronzong. Yeah, so my squad was, and none of these were shiny. I wasn't even shiny hunting at this point. I just wanted to. I beat like all the generations. I beat the champion in every single generation before ZA came out to get ready for it because I didn't know like any of the new Pokemon. It had been years since I played. I quit on Gen 4 and I really only knew like Gen 3 well. But yeah, so my squad and Pearl was Infernape, Staraptor, Luxray, Roserade, Garchomp, and Bronzong. It was like the most stereotypical team. And I remember, I think I like posted it on Reddit, and I got like flamed. The freaking Diamond, Pearl, or like Platinum Reddit, like is the most brutal Pokemon Reddit I've ever been in. It's actually kind of hilarious. Yeah, I still need to get Platinum at some point. Dude, I got Pearl like an authentic copy, and it was like $75 at GameStop. It's insane. Altar? Do you mean Altaria, like the dragon with like the cloud wings? Ice, rock. Um, it's like what is it? Dragon flying. So, or is Altaria just dragon type? It's weak to fairy, ice, rock, and dragon. Yeah, Wolf. What Wolf said, I didn't even see that. I think it's like double weak to ice though. So it's like super weak. It's like 4 times weak to ice. That's the only bad thing about dragon flying and dragon ground is they get messed up by ice type. Especially if you have like a stab. But yeah, in Pearl, dude, my battle with Cynthia was insane. Like everyone was telling me that I wouldn't be able to beat her because I went in pretty underleveled. Like my Garchomp was like 10 levels below her Garchomp. Thank you, Cubbles. I'm gonna need it at this point. I am at 20,550. This is the 50th check of the stream. And I'm gonna try to go from 20.5k to 21,000, so 500 on stream tonight, but we'll see. Yep, there's 50. 50 down, 450 to go. Dude, my Auroras is so like it's kind of annoying in ranked because it's slow, but it's actually pretty freaking good. It knows like Meteor Beam, which is some like OP move that they have where it's like 120 special attack rock type and it just hits anything. It takes a while to wind it up though. But that'll one shot almost like any fire type. It knows Freeze Dry, Meteor Beam. I think Thunderbolt and Calm Mind, and it's a menace online. Like real quick, this is my Auroras. You'll see my Auroras come in at the end. This is like a clip of me just going crazy in ranked. Oh yeah, like Dragonite is the same type as Altaria, so Ice is double weak. I hit it with the Freeze Dry. Yeah, dude, my Auroras is like I freaking love the shiny the two fossils from Gen 6 are so sick. Tyrantrum and Auroras, the two dinosaurs. Like I love them so much. It's also very good against Garchomps. It's just yeah, it can be really slow sometimes. So like sometimes they'll get off like multiple moves before you can do the freeze dry. But if you roll up, if you're playing ranked in ZA and there's like a Garchomp fighting someone else, you kind of just like pull up on it while it's fighting someone else, freeze dry, and sometimes you'll take out like 2 or 3 Pokemon. Because if there's like another water type near, if there's like a Gyarados, or if there's like a Swampert, like if it's a water ground type, they get destroyed by freeze dry. And Swamperts are really hard to deal with in ranked, unless you have like an ice move. Water ground is just a very, very good type. Damon, what's up, man? Long time no see. We're now at 20,555. And it's still going somehow. Yeah, I'm gonna try to start streaming a little more. I just got a new job, so now I got 2 jobs, but I've been doing a lot of streaming. I mean, a lot of hunting off stream. I'm just so deep in it at this point that I'm like, I'm just doing this hunt while I do like everything else. Like while I watch movies, I literally hunt while I drive. When I'm at the gym, I'll hunt on the freaking treadmill. So we're gonna get it. We get it tonight. That would be great. I don't really think so, but within the next week or two, I would say for sure it's gonna shine. It's definitely only a matter of time at this point. What's the J word? What's the J word? Oh, yeah. That's funny. It's the J word. It's crazy. Well, as far as J word goes, I don't have to go to my J word for like another couple days. So I'm gonna lock in this Memorial Day weekend. I'm off today, tomorrow, and Monday. So I'm just chilling and hunting. Damon, have you got any shinies though lately? Your Pokemon team is? That's sick. I haven't done competitive yet, but it does sound fun. I might get into that at some point. If I get like burnt out on the shiny hunting, which I don't know if I ever could. Closest thing I do to competitive is just like I completely bottle cap and like max out the stats of my Pokemon that I use in ranked in ZA. So my Pokemon in ZA and ranked are very, very good, but that's just like playing online. I downloaded Champions, but I haven't even played it yet. So at some point I'll get into that. I have a friend, one of my friends that plays Pokemon used to be like really into competitive, so I kind of want to like learn from him some stuff. But yeah, competitive is just wild. Dude, you got a shiny Squirtle? So it is possible. That's good. Jerry is the J word. Dude, Cubbles, that is freaking awesome, man. Honestly, I'm happy for you. I appreciate you manifesting it for me. I've seen a lot of people hunting Squirtle go like ridiculously over odds like I am, so it's good to know that like some people got it quickly. I remember the first like night or two that this came out, there was so many shinies getting posted on Reddit from it. And it's kind of funny looking back because a bunch of people were like, is it even full odds? And like now you have people that are almost at 30,000. I wonder like what the highest someone is at right now on the Firered or Leaf Green on the Switch for a starter hunt. Because I don't even think I think it's like once you're at 30,000, you're in like the bottom 1%. Like I want to say 99% of people will have it by then. Yeah, we're just in insane territory right now. We got to be in the bottom 10% of unlucky hunts. I think I've asked AI and we are. I think it's like 93% of people would have it by now. But if you do enough shiny hunts, eventually you're gonna get one that goes like this. It's just crazy. This is my first ever full odds. Shit. Adamant female. All right. And here comes 20,569. Weirdly, it actually kind of just feels good to just focus on the actual hunt and like not do something else in the background. It's been a while. And just talk to the people on the stream. Yeah, I'm probably gonna. I don't think I've streamed any actual hunting in ZA really. So once I get this Squirtle, I am gonna do some of that because we're down. I'm down to the last like 40 for my living decks in ZA. Right now, I'm at 188 out of 227. So yeah, I want. I have like 39 more, and I'm finally done. That's 20,571. 572. Alright, two away from 75. So we're kind of the weird thing about a hunt this long is I feel like the longer it goes on, it just starts to go by like quicker. Like I just don't even really care anymore. I, dude, that's three females in a row. We can get three girls in a row, but can't get a shiny. Dang, did you get it on Switch too? How many Switches do you have, or do you have like ROMs and stuff as well? Hey, good night, Damon. Good to see you, man. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate the good luck wishes. We definitely need it over here. That's 20,575 now. So we are three-quarters of the way through the first 100. What's GBAS? Is that like a type of Game Boy, or is that like a certain ROM? Oh, okay. Come on. I feel like Gary has to have like at least five shiny Bulbasaurs by now. Wait, wait. Hey, Wolf, you said someone was at 50,000? There's no shot. I feel like the odds of that are almost like lower than actually getting a shiny. 50K, that's, oh my god. What is it, like 500 hours at least? My Shiny Hunt app says 461 hours, but that's not like actually the amount of time we've been hunting. Firered. I've had Firered open though. The amount of times I fall asleep for 570 hours, which is just ridiculous. 200 hours just hunting Eevee. Yeah. We need this hunt to end eventually. Oh man. Alright, that's 82. 20,582. Sola, what's up? Thank you. Yeah, I need all the good luck I can get. This is my first ever full odds hunt, and we are well over double odds, working our way up to triple odds. Although I've done other full odds hunts, just in the newer gens where it's 1 in 4K, and my worst one went like over 4 times odds. So, in terms of like how much over odds we are, I've gone more over before, but this is the most resets I've ever done for anything. It was 18,000 for my second Tyrant in Legend CA. I did not think that one was ever gonna end, but it did. So that one taught me like if you just keep going, eventually it'll pop up. It's just gonna be brutal sometimes. I feel like we're gonna get like something crazy though, because that Tyrant that took 18,000 was adamant, which is like insane. That's a 1 in 100,000 shiny to get the perfect nature. Even though you can get mints and stuff, so it doesn't matter that much, but just to have a shiny adamant Tyrant is pretty insane. So who knows? Maybe we get blessed with like a shiny modest Squirtle or like a modest female, just for how long they're gonna make me wait on this. What, Ho-Oh is your longest hunt ever and it was 30,000? That's, oh, man. Yeah, I want a shiny only this game, and then I want to be able to. I might end up just shiny hunting every legendary, but I don't know if I want to like put myself through that. Because eventually I'm gonna get shining pearl. Because I've already beat Brilliant Diamond and caught all the legendaries in it, but that was before I shiny hunted. So I might shiny hunt like Lugia and Ho-Oh, where it's like not as bad odds, like 1 in 4,000. Deoxys, I'm definitely gonna hunt in this game because it's the only way you can. But yeah, I can't even leave this. I can't even leave the lab yet. It's crazy. I pretty much already know what my team is gonna be. I'm still thinking shiny Blastoise, shiny Nidoking, shiny Arbok, shiny Jolteon, shiny Dragonite, and shiny Aerodactyl for my 6. So 4 of my 6 hunts are just gonna be resets. Does anyone know dude, Sola already has all 3 and I can't even get out of the lab. This is, oh my god. This is quite the introduction to full odds hunting. Dude, that's awesome though. Congrats. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do the other starter hunts. I'm definitely not going to for the shiny only playthrough. Like I'm just gonna do the 6 I said. Do you guys know how difficult it is to get a shiny male Nidoran in Fire Red though? Isn't it like in Fire Red? Isn't it easier to get the male? Because if not, I might not be able to do that one. I also wanted a Kangaskhan, but I realized it was like a 1 or a 4% encounter rate, and I was like, that's just disgusting. That would take me like years. Is that still like a really hard hunt though? Because I am nervous about how difficult the wild hunts are going to be. Even though getting a Pokemon that just pop up in the wild is very much quicker than like a reset. I don't know about like the spawn rates though, because I'm gonna have to shiny hunt Ekans in the wild, and shiny hunt the Nidoran in the wild, and then the other 3 are just all gonna be resets for the shiny Eevee, shiny Dratini, and shiny Aerodactyl. Which, thanks to this hunt, I will be very used to doing the resets. And those resets are probably going to be easier. It's probably going to be less dialogue to click through. All right, we're at 20,595. Find away from the first 100 of the stream. 598. Dude, there's some girl that wants me to come see her in fucking Tallahassee. How far is Tallahassee from where I live? Oh my gosh. Damn, it's 4 hours, but it's live in Tampa. 4 hours is insane. Honestly, though, I could just shiny hunt while I drive there. I would probably check like 450 squirrels before I get there. Boom, that's 600. 20,600. Let me throw that in the chat. We are. All right. Good night, Wolverine. If you're back later, that's awesome. But yeah, that's 20.6K right there. I'm probably gonna fall asleep soon, if I'm being honest. But the goal, if I don't fall asleep, I'm just gonna keep going until I hit 21,000 or until we get the damn shiny. Can you do the same thing that you did with the Abra, the batches with the Abra with the Dratini? Or isn't the Dratini like way more coins than the Abra? Because I've seen some people hunting Dratini where they just do like they just check one and reset over and over until they get it. All right, this 602. Come on, Squirtle. I believe in you. You're gonna do Dratini? Yeah, Dratini. Dude, I got a shiny. Like, the last crazy shiny I got was actually a shiny Alpha Dratini in ZA. And I feel like I cashed in all my luck on that. That was like maybe a week before I started the Squirtle hunt. And I got it in like less than, I want to say maybe like less than 30 minutes of hunting for it. It was definitely less than an hour. But that was a 1 in 20,000. That one was crazy. And that wasn't in the DLC or anything in hyperspace. Like, it was just in the overworld. I was just doing it like where you run back and forth and make them reset and you see it spawn in. I about lost my shit when I saw it spawn in, dude. Dude, ZA is so fun, and on the Switch too, like, if you're a shiny hunter, that's a very good move to get the Switch too. You probably already know this, but like, here, I think I have a video of how my Dratini popped up. I want to say I didn't delete that video. Yeah, and it was crazy because when the shiny Alpha Dratini popped up, I was just like messing around with the distance, like to see exactly when it popped in and out. And while I was doing that, it just spawned in. Like you can see it in the top right of the screen. I was like seeing exactly at what meters it'll pop in at. I was going like 1 meter at a time, and then it just popped up. I was like, "There's no way, dude." But that's like arguably the hardest shiny to get in the game. And I remember when this game first came out, this was 100% the one everybody wanted. And I love Dragonite, so I wanted it. I have the shiny charm though. So without the shiny charm, that was actually like 1 in 80,000. Like if you got that before the shiny charm came out, that's like a 1 in 80,000 shiny. But the odds of me getting that was like 1 in 20,000, which is funny because I'm actually over 20,000 on this fucking Squirtle. But yeah, dude, that's awesome. ZA like I ZA is the first ever Pokemon game that I played on the release night, like while it was the new games. It's honestly like one of my favorite Pokemon games. It might be my favorite. Like it's a lot of fun. The hate I don't think is deserved at all. How did you lose two shiny alphas? Were they? Because I don't even think alphas can like run away. But I did the same exact hunt for Dratini when the game came out before I had got the shiny charm, and I got really lucky. It shined in like 3 or 4 minutes. It was probably like my quickest shiny hunt. And that was a full odds 1 in 4,000. That was like absolutely insane. I barely did any shiny hunting. I probably only got like 10 shinies before I got the charm. But just with how quick the loading is in ZA, if you have the Switch 2, you can just get a lot of shinies. Like, it got to a point, especially with the shiny charm and the DLC, it got to a point where it just started to become too easy. That was when I like wanted to really do this. I did get all 5 of the fossils that you need for the shiny living dex, full odds though. So that was kind of cool. Because the fossil hunts, if you do them in the lab, they're not affected by the charm. But once the DLC dropped, you can actually just hunt them in the DLC, which I kind of didn't like. Because I liked that there was like, Aerodactyl, Tyrant, and Amora that you could, like, you could only get them full odds. So to have those was like a flex for a while. And they kind of took that away. It's funny though, because I ended up getting like 2 shiny Tyrants once the like 2 more shiny Tyrants once the DLC came out, because I wanted to be able to get them in like a special Pokeball. And I got another shiny Adamant Tyrant, so I have 2 shiny Adamant Tyrants. One of them is in a heavy ball. One of them is just in the Pokeball from the lab. Dude, you gotta. That's bad. I usually faint them before, but the catch rate is just so high. But if it's something that I know the catch rate is like bad, I would like save before. But that sucks, dude. Yeah, that's a rookie mistake right there. Somehow I've never failed a shiny. So, knock on wood that I don't reset over this Squirtle once it pops up. Well, I'm not Mr. Shiny Man until I can get a 1 in 8,000 shiny. Even though I have one, but it was an accident. Like the first shiny I ever got was on my DS, and it was a shiny tin pole, and that was a 1 in 8,000. But that was just completely random. I didn't even hunt shinies when I got that, so I haven't actually successfully hunted a full odds shiny yet. And the Eevee hunt that I was hunting in XD on like the GameCube Switch thing, when they put that out on the Switch, I'm at 2,100 seen on that. But it's crazy because that's really it's almost like 4.2 thousand because each Eevee you see, you could also get a shiny Salamence that's an uncatchable, and I didn't see one of those either. So if you count up all of the shiny chances I've had, it's 20,000 like 615 plus 4.2 thousand. So I've seen like 25,000 total. I've had like 25,000 chances at a shiny, and I still haven't gotten the first one. It's pretty crazy. I remember the first night this game came out, people were getting shiny Squirtles on like under 100. Like there were so many shinies on Reddit. People were like, "Oh, is it actually old gen odds?" And it's like, yes, it's definitely full odds. They definitely didn't do anything to the odds at all. If anything, they might have messed with him on your boy Squirtle. But yeah, like, dude, in CA, it's very hard to fail a shiny. You either have to kill it and then not catch it and not save it for, or there's like some that run away. You just have to know which Pokemon have like the personality type to run away. Like the Pidgey, the birds, like Pidgey, Fletchling, they'll run away. Esper will run away. So like if you ever see like a shiny Esper, 100% save before you try to catch that thing. Because you have to like sneak up on it, and if it even like hears you, then it just despawns for good. But what's nice about ZA is like if you just like fast travel to an area where whatever you're hunting is near over and over and over, like once it's shiny and you fast travel again, it stays in there. So that's why it's like so easy to get them. So you can just fast travel like for like an hour, and the people who have turbo controllers, which I don't, or like have macro controllers where you can set up macros, like they would just do stuff where they would like let their game run overnight and wake up to like 10 shinies. Crazy. Yeah, I use a Premier Ball on pretty much every shiny I get, by the way. It's 20,622. We're moving along. Hold up, I gotta see if what's going on with this fight. I don't know if y'all know who Bob Minnery or Johnny Manziel is, but they're boxing tonight. If Bob Minnery somehow wins, or if one of them knocks each other out, I got to see the video. Hold up, I want to see what how far away that is from starting. Yeah, it's still just like random people fighting that I don't care about. They have some weird battles though. They have like Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson, two like NBA player crash outs. And then Ray J is fighting like Super Hot Fire, I think. Even though Ray J said he thought he was like about to die a couple months ago, so I don't know what the hell he's doing. Like how desperate he is for money right now. It's kind of crazy. Wait, what? White Sonic? I thought you were playing ZA. All right, that's 25. So that's 20,625. We're a quarter of the way through the second 100 of the stream, and we're at a good pace. I thought I would be passed out by now. I ended up, I got home from the gym and tried to shiny hunt, and I was like so tired I passed out. I wanted to stay up so I would be able to sleep better tonight. Like if I can avoid it, I try not to take naps, but sometimes you can't help it. But if I take like a really good nap, sometimes I like won't be able to sleep good that night. So I actually might just be like super awake. This is wild. All right, this is 28. Let me spice it up a little bit just for fun on this one. I'm gonna go around so I can like look Gary in the eye while he grabs it. What if that works? Nope. Boom. 20,630, baby. Yeah, I feel you. I'm kind of bored now too. That's the only bad thing about streaming is streaming the shiny hunt, and I can't do other things while I shiny hunt, which I'm used to doing. But the chat definitely, dude. What? Are you joking? Dude, how old are you? Didn't you just have a freaking girlfriend? I can't tell if you're joking at this point. If you actually are, dude, more power to you. That's fine, but I actually can't tell if you're joking. So, what do you mean? Like she took your like she stole from you? I had a girl freaking steal my damn like $100 dad pin one time. That pissed me off. I thought it was going great. Didn't think that happened. All right, 20,638. Dude, I'm so confused right now. Hey, shoot, it's keeping me awake though. 640. We are 140 Squirtles down. Which I believe leaves us with like 360 to go. To yeah, we're 360 away from 21,000 Squirtles. And we just keep encountering and counting them and resetting when they're not shiny until we get it. That's all we can do. All right, have a good night, Jerry. Thank you for popping in, man. Always interesting, for sure. It's never a dull stream when you're in it. We're almost at 20,650 and we're still going. This next one is 650. Just throw it out and just see why not. Nope, brown shell. We need the green shell. I'm still awake. Barely, but I'm getting tired. Damn, dude, this girl really wants me to come see her 4 hours away tomorrow. That's so freaking long. I honestly might do it though. I'm still awake. Okay, no worries. I will be here. Yo, no, I'm still awake. Sorry, I just was out of the chat for a second. No, sorry, I'm just trying to see what the frick happened with this fight. Come on, Squirtle. Yo, I'm still in here. My bad, I just ran to the restroom. Let me check the chat real quick. Current count is 20,683 Squirtles. 0 shinies. Hold up. What's up, chat? Nah, I'm still awake. Don't worry. Alright. Sheesh. I just killed this ant. Like that was out of my kitchen area. It's like the biggest ant I've ever seen. I had to stomp it like 4 times, and then I kept like crushing it with the paper towel, and it just like was not dying. Dude, some ants are strong as hell. It is like a black ant. Freaking soldier down though. Rest of the day, it's gonna have to do something. You're down a soldier now. God, dude. All right, we're almost at 20,700. I might end the stream at 20.7K. I was gonna try to go to 21,000, but it's getting late. There's not really many people. There's not much action going on in here, so I might just end it at like 20.7K and then watch the freaking Bob Minery fight. Because I don't understand how that still hasn't happened yet, but main card was set for like 11 o'clock Eastern. And Dana White might be correct. Dana White bet like a bunch of money that Bob Minery just wouldn't do it. If he backs out, that would be very funny. But not as funny as watching him fight. So I hope the fight happens. My friend bet a lot of money on that bad boy. right, well, we're almost at 20.7 thousand. I'm about to end the stream. It's 20,696, so I'm about to do the last 4 checks. We're going to continue hunting. We might do a stream tomorrow, too. We'll see what happens. But we're really getting up there in the numbers, man. That's 20,697. We got 3 more. Nope. Alright, 2 more. How crazy would it be if we get a little buzzer beer shiny the last second? Alright, that is 20,699. Coming up on the final check of the night, everybody. Shout out to everyone who popped in. It's been a good stream. Got to see Damon. Good to hear from Damon. Jerry Wolverine, most of the squad except Whimsy. And dang, no luck on that one. Yeah, Jerry, I'm about to end the stream. That is the Squirtle you're looking at is 20,700. And I'm going to end the stream there. It's just getting late. There's not really much going on in the stream. I'm gonna do something else and fall asleep. But I'm probably gonna stream again tomorrow. So just check in the Discord. $50 more. All right, we'll do 50 more. Yeah, I can do 50 more. That puts me at a nice 750. I feel like there's no chance I get it in the next 50, but you never know, I guess. All right, that's 20,701. All right, this is officially the last 50 of the night. I am trying to see what's going on with this stupid fight. The main card was supposed to be like 2 hours ago. It wasn't. So I'm not totally sure. All right, that's 703. We got 47 more. Come on. Come on, Squirtle. Oh, 704. Jerry the Inspirational. That's funny. Yeah, if I. Unfortunately, all of those characters would not fit in a name, but I could call it that nonetheless. If it's a boy, though, I'm gonna name it freaking Spruce. If it's a girl, I don't even know. I'm not even prepared for that 1 in 65K shiny. If it's a girl, it'll be like bittersweet because I already have the name planned as for a boy, but if it's a girl, like that would just be one, like it would be way rarer. So it would be cool, but then I would have to like think of a name. And I also just prefer like male Pokemon in general. Or the girl. Kentucky. I feel like Kentucky would be more of a guy's name. Even though a lot of girls are named after states, like a lot of girls are named Georgia. That's the state I was born in. A lot of girls are named Georgia for sure. But of all the states that would like make more sense to be named a guy, I feel like Kentucky would be like a guy's name. When I think of Kentucky, I just like think of yeah. All right. 20,710. We got 40 more for the stream. Come on, Mr. Incredible. Boom, 712. 38 left. Kentucky. Jesus, dude. Yo, what's going on? Come here, place. Appreciate the sub. Let's see if Kamir can bring in the good luck. I was about to end the stream, but Jerry was saying do 50 more, so we started the stream at 20.5K. and right now I'm at 20,713. So once I hit 750, 20,750, I am gonna call it a night. Probably been streaming about like 2 to 3 hours. But I do think I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I'm not working like until Tuesday, so I'm just chilling and hunting. And I'm like completely locked in on just getting the Squirtle now. I'm not doing anything else. I'm pausing my shiny living dex hunt. Though, if you want to see like all the shinies I've gotten in ZA, I just have a bunch of shorts that I've posted. I started recording it at like 58. So I think like all of the shinies I've gotten from like 58 to the 188 I'm at now, I have shorts of them. But yeah, it's been a rough hunt. What are you hunting, Kamir? I like that avatar. Shiny Abra would be crazy, dude. All right, that puts us. This is next one is going to be 20,717. Jesus Christ. Are you serious? Dude, what are you hunting? Are you hunting Squirtle too? Bro, were you in Sharshar's stream earlier? Were you in that stream that I was in earlier? The Sharshar plays? Because I remember him, like someone else that was in a stream I was in earlier. Yeah, dude. I was like, there's no way there's another like 25,000 for Squirtle, but dude, yeah, it's been rough. Believe it or not, this is my first ever full odds hunt. I did all five of the fossils in ZA full odds. I've done other full odds hunts. I got a shiny Mudkip in Omega Ruby, and like I think that's actually my first ever short, but it was like 1,251 or something like that. But this is my first ever full odds hunt, and it's quite the introduction to this crap, man. Yeah, I mean, because I only like I'm not doing multiple switches or anything. I'm literally just hunting on this, and I have been going very hard since Pokemon Day came out. There was like a couple weeks where I kind of slowed it down and went back to ZA and got a couple more shinies, but at this point, I'm not gonna do anything in ZA until I get this Squirtle. Like, I have 188 out of 227 for my shiny living dex, and I'm not gonna get a single another one until I get this Squirtle. Like, I am completely locked in on the Squirtle now. Dude, what the hell is up with the... That's not right. We have to be in like the bottom 5% of unlucky hunts at this point. The longest hunt I ever did was my second shiny Tyrant in ZA, and that one was 18,242. But that's 1 in 4,000. So that was like over 4 times odds. So I know that hunts can go like stupid long. I didn't think my first hunt would be like that. And this is also like the first hunt I've ever streamed. Eventually I'm gonna get a setup with like a PC, a capture card, like actually be able to show my face. And I'll have like a graphic up with the number of encounters I have. But I was like, I might as well just stream this hunt. I thought I would get it live on stream. I thought it would be easy. And this shit's been crazy, man. Dude, I hope one of us gets it within like the next week. Yeah, I'm at 723, so we're almost down to the end. Dang, I gotta catch up to you though. Yeah, and it's like I've done enough shiny hunting in general just to know like that this can't happen, but it's pretty crazy that it's like still freaking going, dude. I agree. Because my plan still is to shiny only this whole game. And I've had a lot of time to think about my team, so I already know exactly what I'm gonna rock with. I thought the shiny only run would take about this amount of time. I didn't think the first freaking Pokemon could possibly take this long. So the thing is, though, is by the time it hits, like it's gonna be the biggest relief in the world. That's 725. So we're about to do the last 25 checks of the stream and then call it a night. Dude, I hope so. And I hope you get yours very, very soon because I know, like, you and I both know the struggle. Not many people make it this far. If it makes you feel any better, though, there is a dude who's in my Discord. And if you want to join the Discord, there's a link in my description. But there's a guy who does full odds shiny hunts. And he's gotten, like, a good amount in Firered already. But his Deoxys hunt was like 22.5 thousand. It was somewhere between 22 and 23,000. So it does happen. It's but I mean most hunts are supposed to go under odds. Like according to like theoretical probability, half of hunts that are 1 in 8K will be like half of hunts you get it before 5,678 and half it takes longer than 5, 6, 7, 8. But like on average, that's like about what you would expect is like 5, 6, 7, 8. And me and you are both way beyond that. You're probably like 5 times that. So it's only a matter of time, dude. Just keep going. You definitely will get it. Yep, Wolverine. Wolverine. I think I think Wolverine like jumped. I think Wolverine came into the streams whenever I was shiny hunting Eevee and XD because he like knew how to RNG manipulate it. My next hunt is gonna be Ekans. Or I don't know which Pokemon you can get first, whether it's Ekans or Nidoran, but I'm gonna get a male Ekans. No, I mean a male Nidoran because I want a shiny Nidoking or an Ekans. And then my other three after that are all gonna be resets. So I'm gonna have like 4 of my 6 shinies just be resets. So my whole squad, when it's all said and done, I don't know if it's gonna be months from now or a freaking year or two from now. However long it takes though. I'm gonna do shiny Blastoise, shiny Arbok, shiny Nidoking, shiny Jolteon, shiny Dragonite, shiny Aerodactyl. Do you know like the encounter rate for a male Nidoran in Fire Red? Because I haven't even looked into it, but I know it's like depending on if you have Fire Red or Leaf Green, like whatever sex you get, like one of them is harder to get. But I'm playing Fire Red. I'm pretty sure it's easier to get Fire Red. Or I mean, I'm pretty sure it's easier to get Nidoran in Fire Red. I am just kind of nervous about the encounter rate. But I also think that just encountering Pokemon in the wild is faster than resetting. But I wanted to go for a Kangaskhan. So I don't know if you read like my bio, but I'm like I like the shiny dinosaurs a lot, like the Shinosaurs. So I wanted a Kangaskhan, but the encounter rate is just so low that I'm not even gonna put myself through that. And I feel like Aerodactyl, like I can get an Aerodactyl and that'll be good enough. And Aerodactyl is just a freaking reset. So the shiny Eevee, Dratini, Aerodactyl, and Squirtle are all just gonna be resets. Which hopefully they just don't take as long as this one. But yeah, kind of just to put in perspective how rare it is for these hunts to go this long. Like I did all 5 of the shiny fossils for my living decks in ZA, full odds. And I can tell you like the exact number they all were. The first one, my first Tyrant, but this is the first hunt I did. I got it in 50, which is just insane. Like I got very lucky on that one. That was a full odds 1 in 4,096. I got it on the 50th Tyrant. Then I went for a Mora. That one took me like 3,557. I almost went to odds, but it was slightly under. Third one was the Aerodactyl. That one was 2,661. That was a pretty brutal hunt, honestly. The second Tyrant was 18,242. Which is it's kind of funny because the first one I got it in 50. So it was almost like I had to like pay for it on the second one. And then the second Amora, I was like ready for it to go forever because I had just gotten through with the Tyrant hunt, and that one I was about to lose my mind honestly. Once I went over 4 times odds, but I got lucky. My second Amora was like 274. So it's crazy though because when you add all those numbers up together, it evens out to like about odds. So I hope the kind of the same thing happens with the rest of my team. Where like if you add up the total number of encounters and divide it by 6, that it's like close to 8K. Because I don't want to have to do like 20,000 for each freaking shiny. It's ridiculous. Dude, Kangaskhan would be wild. A shiny Kangaskhan would just be 14%. Okay. 14% is not too bad. I want to say Kangaskhan is like 4%. It's either 1% or 4%. And that's probably too low. But yeah, as the only like downside with my team is I'm gonna have 2 flying types and 2 poison types, but I feel like that'll kind of be all right. The 2 flying types will actually somewhat be good just because both of them are gonna be immune to ground types. So it's like the 2 poison are gonna be weak to ground, but the 2 flying are immune to it. And then my starter is a water type, so having 2 poison types will, help somewhat to just like be super effective against grass. But I'm not even really doing it. Like, if I were gonna build the perfect team, I wouldn't have overlapping types. I'm just, I just want those shinies. And I feel like Nidoking is kind of like a dinosaur. Dude, Sandslash has a really cool shiny. Bellsprout and ZA is pretty sick. I like honestly the whole Bellsprout line is pretty dope. I think Sandslash is pretty underrated though. Like the red is definitely pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, I think half my team is going to be weak to an earthquake if you include Jolteon and then the two poison types. So having like two flying types to swap into could definitely help. All right, that's 742. So we're down to the last 8. I'm crossing my fingers, man. Dude, that's a fire team. Damn. Alakazam would be sick. Yeah, I definitely thought about Alakazam. I honestly didn't really think of Bellsprout or Sandslash, even though those are definitely going to be really good. How far can Bellsprout even evolve in Gen 1? Can you get a Weepin' Bell? I haven't played Gen 1 in so long. I've beaten Firered before, but I was like a kid. And I haven't even left the lab, so I haven't been able to play through it. But yeah, I definitely want a Dragonite. I'm nervous though because I had really really good luck in Pokemon ZA with my shiny Dragonite or my shiny Dratini hunts. So I feel like I'm gonna have to pay for it and go like over odds in this one because I got it pretty much the last like really big time shiny I got was like a week before I started this hunt, and it was a shiny Alpha Dratini in ZA, and I got it way under odds. I mean, that thing's like 1 in 20,000. I got it in less than an hour of hunting for it. So I'm like scared for my Dratini hunt. And when ZA had first come out, I got just a regular shiny Dratini, but that was before I got shiny charm, and I got it in like 4 minutes. So I honestly think like of all of the shinies I'm gonna get, I feel like the one that's gonna go the longest could definitely be Dratini. But if it just like if Dratini just loves me like that and wants to shine early in this game too, that would be great. Yeah, wait, do you have a bunch of Bellsprout and ZA, I'm guessing? Because I have a crap ton of those too. Jerry. I'm trying to think which of the Pokemon Jerry would make the most sense for. I would probably name the Jolteon Jerry. That's actually a decent name for a Jolteon. Jerry the Jolteon. But all right, we are down to the last 4 of the stream, guys. Dude, I have a decent amount of the shiny alpha Bellsprouts too. Just when I was hunting my when I was hunting Charmander before you could hunt the starters in the DLC, that was one of my worst hunts too. I think I phased like 39 times before I got my first shiny Charmander. And I got so many shiny Bellsprouts phasing from doing that in like the zone that's near it. Come on. All right, we got 2 more. We're at 20,748. And here come the last 2 checks. of the stream. And then that's going to put us at 250 for the stream. So pretty solid stream. Fingers crossed. Is there any chance we can just get it right here? Nope. One more. All right. Here comes the final check of the night. Do we get extra shiny luck? I'm just going to give this one a name. I'm going to throw it out in battle because why not? All right. We got a boy. Spruce. Come on, Spruce. Please be shiny. And how sick would it be if I can just get this thing shiny and then not have to re-nickname it? Alright, this is the last check of the night. Let's see. Please. No, no luck. Alright, well. Didn't really expect to get it tonight, but I am going to just go really, really hard the next couple weeks. I'm not doing anything in ZA until I get it. So, I do think, I definitely think we get this shiny in the next week or two. And I'll probably stream tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. Probably a little earlier, maybe like 6 or 7 p.m. to like midnight. But yeah, no luck tonight, unfortunately. But that's going to do it, guys. Thank you guys for popping in. Feel free to join the Discord. And dude, Kamir, I really hope you get it. And Jerry, thank you for hanging out, man. Good luck on your shiny hunts. Don't give up. But yeah, we're going to wrap it up right there. 20,750. The Discord here, let me, before I leave, I'm just going to link it in the chat. Because I have it on like my description, but I don't know if you can actually click the link or not. Okay, you should be able to join it with that link. It's pretty small right now because I haven't been streaming for long, but you can be like one of the first people in it. I think there's like 4 people in it, so there's just like general chat, and then if you ever get shinies, there's like a thread where you can post your shinies. If you get that freaking Squirtle, I want to see it. If you get that Squirtle, I definitely want to see it, man. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream with that. Appreciate all you guys, and maybe tomorrow we get it. Have a good night, y'all. Have a good Memorial weekend.